Hi, welcome back to Lens Pro. I'm going to do a look that was requested from my friend Lisa, and she wanted to see my take on a sugar skull, which is the Day of the Dead makeup. And I'm going to do that for you now. And I hadn't decided, I don't think I'm going to go ahead and do my whole neck. I think I'm just going to do more of a easy face look for y'all. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learned something. Thanks. I've applied all over this Lord & Berry cream foundation in 8610. It's really light, and I'm letting it kind of soak into my skin. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this Urban Decay Illusion on top of it and just kind of buff it all in, and I'll be right back. I buffed all that in with just a foundation buffing brush, and you can see it's not just, I don't want to be completely white, but now I'm going to go in with an even lighter concealer and just make all my places that are going to be whiter even have more white coverage. This is where your new teeth will go. You could avoid all of this and just used a plain white grease paint or white foundation to begin with. I chose to take the hard route and do a lot of concealing. I'm using a Color Set Mehron powder because it's gonna just make all this stick, and then I can have I can kind of sketch out my design in. Powder, 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 powder. I can't say it enough. I'm taking a purplish kind of, it's an eye crayon, and I'm starting to sketch out my shapes where I want my hollows to be. So I'm just starting right about here. It was helpful for me to look at a picture of a skull, and where the black parts were, that's where I was trying to create shadows with my purple. And I'm making two oval shapes. You can go with the bones of the face, but my face is smaller, so I'm going with more of an oval shape, and I'm going a little bit oversized because I'm going to have a little bit of a purpley pink outside of where my black is going to be. Drawing out your shapes on your face really helps to create your design and give you something to follow. I'm using pink to fill in here. It's a cream-based product, and so it blends real well into the skin. For this pink, I'm using mostly on these colors this Makeup Forever Flash Palette. And then I'm going to go in now with my, what is this? Frigid Urban Decay. The colors I'm using are cream-based colors, and they blend really well, especially with the on top of the foundation that I've already used. I'm adding the blue in with one brush and then blending it out with a fluffier brush in a buffing motion to blend the two colors together to create a sort of depth within the shapes that I've created. You eventually want your pink to be the actual highlight of the shape of your shadow. So you just keep adding more depth to it by using a blue or any other colors that you would want to use. I chose pink and blue because I wanted to make a pink and purple look. You can choose black and white and create black, white, and gray, for instance, and create the same type of look for this. I use the blue to add depth around the outside edges of the eye sockets, and then again around the shapes around my hairline
allowing the pink to peek through and be the highlight on the edges of the eyes and the shapes. Using a black liner, it's more of a gel liner or a push-up liner, something you have a lot of control over. I went in and just outlined around my eyebrows and really packed the color in real good. And then I'm creating these real, almost like lightning bolt shapes on both sides of my smile lines to create a type of hollow there where it would appear I don't have part of my face. Also around the nose too, to create that missing part of my face. In a lot of the Sugar Skull looks, they had these flowers and scrolly type decorations within the skull makeup itself. I chose to use flowers as my decoration, and I'm just sketching them out with a eyeliner. My face is pretty small, so I'm just going to do 2 of them. Coming in here on the sides of my hairline, I'm going to create another space where, just to add more depth or lack of face, or just filling in some of the areas that I want to have that skull-like look where it's missing or hollow. I'm starting to fill in my nose, and I'm doing it with a black gel liner, and then I started out adding that and changed my mind and started using just a flat black shadow instead. It really does tickle. You really want to get all the way in your nose, and you want to have it kind of uneven at the top. I went straight across my lips to give an illusion of a hollow space. And then I'm going to go in and just fill in my eye with the black gel liner to create that hollow. I wanted to give my flowers some pop, so I decided to use the yellow from the Flash palette. It's also cream, and I'm not blending this at all. I'm just popping it on with just the opaque pigment that it is. And I'm using it on the petals and just kind of brushing it on and through the center just as it is. For this Sugar Skull, definitely had to have some polka dots around my eyes, and what better color than to match my petals in my yellow pigment. This is my absolute favorite part of all skull makeup, is the mouth, or your quote-unquote teeth. I always start out by doing the center line, and I did that earlier. And then to create your teeth, I'm using a flat shadow brush or a liner brush and black eyeshadow, and then I'm just following my lip line and creating little lines up and down the top and the bottom, going up my top lip and down my bottom lip, and just go all the way across both sides of your lip line. And then you're going to come across at the end and connect your teeth by connecting the ends to each other. You can connect this across your whole face right here like I'm doing, or you can, cap it off at your lips. It's however you want to do it, or however gory you want to make it. You can make your teeth more jagged on the ends. You can make them more pointed straight across. It's really up to you. I just did a little straight across. I did some of them pointed. I did a variation. Now what you want to do is strengthen up those corners, and then come and actually connect your teeth to this hollow space that you've created, and then slide it into your hairline. It's going to create kind of like a jaw or missing kind of shattered jawbone type effect, and then you can just slide that out and connect the bottom one to the hollow as well. I'm going to take the white in this palette, but you can use white grease paint. It works real well too, or a real bright white shadow. You want to just paint in your new teeth or bones or whatever you want to call them. Make it real imperfect. Have some of them be a little bit whiter and a little bit less white as you're filling them in. It doesn't need to be perfectly Chicolette white. So just fill that in all the way across and work your way all the way down the teeth. And if some of it smears into the liner, it creates a little bit of a shadowed effect, and that's actually it's like it does well for the look too. Then you want to go in and fill in and highlight some of the areas of the face as well with the white too.
Here is the finished Sugar Skull or Day of the Dead makeup, and I hope you like it. And thanks, Lisa, for I've had one earring on the whole time. For asking me to do it, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And if you have any questions about any of the steps, because it does take a long time to do this, and I didn't go fully explain everything, just comment below and I'll try to get back to you. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe, and have fun with this tutorial and have fun making it your own, and because there's so many different ways you can do this as a skull. So I hope you like it. I'm trying not to smile because it's funny. Thanks. Please like and subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next video.